Many young people today live under a dangerous illusion, believing their youth is merely a time for pleasure and entertainment, not for worship and devotion. They think they can indulge in worldly desires now and repent when they grow older, turning to God only when their strength fades. But this is one of Satan's greatest deceptions. Do you truly guarantee your tomorrow? Do you know with certainty that you will wake up the next morning? None of us knows what we will earn tomorrow or in which land we will die. How many young people have gone to sleep laughing, unaware that their shrouds were being prepared? Take provision from piety, for you do not know when night falls whether you will live to see the dawn. When a person becomes accustomed to sin, excessive amusement, turning away from the afterlife, and distancing themselves from obedience to God, their heart begins to despise acts of worship and loses desire for them. How then will they return their soul to obedience once again? The saying holds true: whoever grows up with something will grow old with it. Those who spend their youth in forbidden pleasures and desires, unless God's mercy reaches them and they sincerely repent, often become the most miserable people in their old age. Their hearts remain attached to desires even as their bodies weaken. The Prophet Muhammad mentioned among 3 types of people whom God will not look upon on the day of judgment: an old man who commits adultery. Such people, if they do not return to their Lord, become utterly wretched, living without peace or comfort. In old age, when children are busy with their own lives and rarely visit, those who wasted their youth feel unbearable loneliness and boredom. But those who spent their youth in obedience to God find comfort in solitude during old age, taking pleasure in remembering God and standing in night prayer. They even tell their children to leave them alone, preferring to be with their Lord rather than waste time in idle talk. The Prophet revealed to young people the true nature of this world, encouraging them to renounce it. He said, "Be in this world as if you are a stranger or a traveller passing through." Why? Because this is the reality of life. We are not in a permanent dwelling. We are merely passing through. As the believer from Pharaoh's family said, "O my people, this worldly life is only temporary enjoyment, and indeed, the hereafter is the home of settlement. This world is a passage, and the hereafter is the destination. Why do you act as though you will live forever? Your actions suggest you believe in immortality, showing no concern for prayer, Quran recitation, remembrance of God, honouring parents, or doing good deeds. You only seek to gratify yourself with desires, pleasures, sins, and forbidden things as if you will remain forever. But you are in a temporary abode, just passing through for a counted number of days. As Hassan al-Basri said, "O son of Adam, you are nothing but a collection of days. Whenever a day passes, a part of you passes with it, so seize yourself." Your original homeland is paradise. When God created Adam, did he place him directly on earth, or first settle him in paradise? He first placed him in paradise. Therefore, our original home is paradise, and we were expelled from it because of our enemy, Satan. A captive or stranger removed from his homeland, or a traveller, what is his main concern? His concern is to return home. If someone is in a foreign land knowing they will not settle there permanently, they do not take it as their homeland. Instead, they think about returning home, building a house there, not in the place of their exile. They gather wealth and prepare a dwelling in their original homeland to return to. A stranger takes with them only what benefits them when they return home. A stranger who neither knows people nor is known by them lives detached, not overly concerned with people's affairs, but focused on their Lord. Yes, they care about matters that benefit their religion, honouring parents, maintaining family ties, helping others, assisting people. But excessive socializing and gossip are not characteristics of a stranger. A traveller passing through cannot carry everything with them on their journey. When you travel, you pack a bag with your clothes and only the necessities you truly need. Similarly, a person in this world should be like a stranger or traveller wanting to return to their original home, paradise. They should take from this world only what helps them obey their Lord, only the necessary things that sustain their life. As the Prophet said, It is sufficient for the son of Adam to have food that keeps his back straight, meaning simple food that sustains him. This advice profoundly affected Ibn Umar, who became among the most ascetic of the companions. He would say, "When evening comes, do not expect to reach morning, and when morning comes, do not expect to reach evening. Yes, because you are a traveller and stranger, and at any moment this journey may end. When morning comes, consider yourself among the dead, so do not expect evening. When evening comes, do not say you will live until tomorrow, so do not expect morning." Muadhah, may God have mercy on her, who learned from Aisha, would say when night came, "This is the night I will die." She would pray and pray, prolonging her standing. Imagine if the veil were lifted and you were told this is your last night alive. By God, you would not sleep at all. Your entire night would be spent in prayer. We do not know when our souls will be taken, yet we remain heedless day and night. She would pray until morning, or most of the night. Then when morning came, she would say, "This is the day I will die," and she would fast. She continued this pattern of fasting and night prayer. May God have mercy on her, one of the most devout women. When evening comes, do not expect morning, and when morning comes, do not expect evening. Take from your health for your illness, and from your life for your death. Seize 5 things before 5 others, as mentioned in the authentic hadith. Your health before your sickness. Today you are healthy and well. Tomorrow you might be ill, bedridden, unable to walk to the mosque or prostrate to God. So provision yourself with righteous deeds before health and wellness depart. As the Prophet said, 2 blessings that many people fail to appreciate: health and free time. And take from your life for your death. Provision yourself before death comes. When death arrives, one will say, "My Lord, send me back that I may do righteous deeds in what I left behind." But no, it is merely a word they speak, and behind them is a barrier until the day they are resurrected. We ask God to awaken our hearts, to pull us from the mire of worldly desires, and to make us among those who renounce this world. We ask God to forgive us, our parents, and all Muslims, the living and the dead. All praise belongs to God, Lord of the worlds, and may God's peace and blessings be upon our Prophet Muhammad, his family, and all his companions.